The story of clay begins long before it reaches the pottery wheel. Clay is formed through the geologic weathering of rocks, particularly feldspar-rich rocks like granite. Over thousands to millions of years, natural forces such as rain, temperature changes, and chemical reactions gradually break these rocks down into extremely fine particles. This process is known as chemical and physical weathering, transforms hard minerals into soft plastic material. These particles are then transported by water, wind, or gravity and eventually deposited in layers, forming what we now identify as clay deposits. At its core, clay is composed of microscopic plate-like mineral structures, primarily kaolinites, alenites, and montmorillonite. These minerals give clay its unique properties, such as plasticity when it's wet and hardness when it's eventually fired. The presence of water allows these fine particles to slide over one another, making the material moldable. This is why proper moisture control is essential in ceramics. Too much water weakens the structure, while too little makes the clay difficult to shape. Understanding this balance is one of the first steps toward mastering clay as a material. The transformation of clay does not end at its formation in the earth. When a ceramic artist begins to work with clay, they are essentially continuing a natural process of refinement. Techniques such as wedging help to align the particles and remove air pockets, improving the clay's workability and structural integrity. While on the wheel, the act of centering further organizes these particles, distributing them evenly and preparing the clay for shaping. Each stage requires control, sensitivity, and understanding of the material's behavior. Another critical stage in mastering clay is the drying and firing process. As shaped clay dries, it undergoes shrinkage due to the evaporation of water. If this occurs unevenly, it can lead to cracking or warping. Once fully dried, the clay is fired in a kiln, where it undergoes physical and chemical transformations. During firing, organic materials burn out, and the clay particles begin to fuse in a process called sintering. At higher temperatures, partial vitrification occurs, giving the clay its strength and workability. What makes clay truly remarkable is that its entire journey from rock to finished ceramic is governed by time, pressure, and transformation. Mastery of clay, therefore, is not just about skill on the wheel, but about understanding these underlying processes. It requires patience, observation, and respect for the material's natural behavior. In many ways, working with clay is a collaboration between the artist and the earth, where both geologic history and human intention come together to create something lasting.